Welcome back to another video, everyone. This is my SBD day from Monday, so I'm posting it a little late, but here we go. It's the first. This is not the first warm up, but the first one I show is 345, then 365, 385, 400, and right there I could have easily just put a 45-pound, the blue one, and it would have been 365. But I was like, too lazy to take that off, put that on, and then put the red on. So I just did it like that, and then put a red after, which is 385, and I've been talking about it, and it sucks how my squat is like, that used to be my lift, and now I hate squats. I mean, I still love all the lifts equally, but I'm saying, like, I don't look forward to squats once it's like 350 pounds and up. So all these warm-ups didn't look forward to. Like, it just feels hard, it just feels heavy, feels awkward, and I used to be so good at it, and it flipped from squats to deadlift, and like my confidence is so down. Like, look at that, my last warm-up 400 was horrible. And I was debating on doing 420. I was like, I know I could do 420. I just did 446 on my meet, and I've been doing 425 and all that. So I did it, and I got a cue to like squeeze my glutes before I went down, and that made a huge difference. It may not have looked easy, but I think that one was easier than 400. So I used to do that. I don't know why I forgot, but squeezing my glutes before the descent, man, like that helped so much. My friend Anthony, like, he told me that cue, and it helped so much. So it gave me more confidence to do the 5x1 with 400. And those are pound change plates. That's why it's 400, 5 and a 2.5. And, some sets were easier than others, but it was okay. It's like knowing that changed everything, and I have more confidence going to nationals. So right there, squeeze it, and then go down, and it keeps everything like stacked and tight, and your ribs, it'll keep your ribs in a straight line and everything just more compact and tight like it should be. And I felt kind of loose this past prep. This prep didn't go good at all. I know, like, I'm still not done for nationals, but that meet I did last week that I wasn't really ready for, I didn't peak for, the whole prep just didn't really go good. But for deadlifts it did. Like 523.5 was so easy at my last meet for deadlift, which makes me feel pretty confident about 540 in about 3 weeks, which is nationals, because it was easy. It was really like the heaviest, easiest deadlift I've ever done. It was just my grip slipping on my right. So if my grip's not a factor, I think 540 should be easy nationals, or at least hard, but no grip problems. So like my squat went down. It went down 5.5 pounds, and my bench too. And I'm not worried about bench because I did 281 on my meet. It just didn't count. And I feel good about bench. I know I didn't count, but like that 281 wasn't very hard. And I think that would have counted for most people. I saw worse lifts get counted. So I just think it was a factor of those specific judges. And I think other ones would have given it to me at least one red, in my opinion. Not saying I should have got it because I didn't, but it was a good rep, in my opinion, for missing it. So here's the 260 bench, 6x1. And this one was real. It was real. Like, I had my friend Anthony, like I was telling you, gave me a cue to lift with my big toe up. And that one was kind of interesting to get used to. Some were easier than others, but I just kind of it's hard for me right now to get used to a cue with such heavy weight. So I just kind of do it the way I'm used to it. Squeeze the pinky and big toe up was kind of hard for me to get used to. So, for me, I just really keep my chest up, scapulas retracted, and I just really squeeze on the way down, and then I leg drive backwards, obviously not upwards. And bench was pretty okay. The 5th and 6th cents were the easiest, I would say. So my endurance is probably pretty good for bench. And this is pretty heavy, 260, because the most I've ever lifted is 281 unsuccessfully, but that's the most I've done. So it's not far from it. I'm not sure what I could do for like a 3-rep max right now. I'm going to figure out next week on everything. See, that was the easiest one. The 6th one, man, that was like super easy. The 5th one too, but the 6th even looked easy. So on the deadlift, 425, and I think I went 455, and then that's it. 425, 455, and then my working sets are 6x1, 470. Yeah, deadlifts were hard because I'm just not good at SBDs. I'm taking that out up until nationals because I'm dead by the time I get to deadlifts. Even though this 475 by one was pretty, It looked hard, and it wasn't that hard. It was a little, but honestly, the knurling was pinching my skin. So it wasn't a fact of grip. It was just like the knurling was just way too good, and that's what it was on all sets. I actually rested about 15 minutes. But yeah, I was pretty tired in general. So I'm actually not discouraged by this because I'm actually way more confident in deadlifts than squats now. So I'm okay with doing that tired. But I'm just gonna do squat bench Monday and then deadlift Tuesday next week and the week after up until nationals because I'm just tired by then. And if I wanted to get used to SBDs, I should have done that way sooner, like compared to now. And it takes really long. I have a weird schedule with school and work, and it takes long. I'd rather it's like about a 6 hour. It took 6.5 hours to do this. So I'd rather just split it up into 2 days. So that was it. It was overall a pretty good day. I'm feeling good about these next few weeks up until nationals. I'm gonna really start seeing my top singles and three rep maxes because I only did a top single for squat. And next week we're gonna really get into it, and then doubles after that. All right, so that's the video. As I was mentioning in the video, the last thing I was saying, I wanted to finish it. Like next week I'm gonna be doing top single because I only did a single for squat. I didn't feel the need to do it for bench because 6x1 with 260 is already a lot. Next week is really close to nationals, so that's when I really need to be doing singles, like top singles. And deadlift too, like I'm gonna save my energy Tuesday because Monday was the SBD and I rest Tuesday, but I just prefer the squat bench Monday and then Tuesday deadlift. That's just the way I prefer it because I don't want to take 6 hours every day, 6.5 hours. And due to time constraints with my weird schedule also. So save my energy, save time, and I'd feel way better about deadlifting the day after fresh. And I want to throw some good mornings in there. I can't do that with SBD, but that's really not a big deal. It's just good mornings. So singles, triples next week, and then after singles and doubles the week after. And that will be is that it? Damn, we're that close already? I mean, I know we're close because I did a meet like a month out, 4.5 weeks out. Well, whatever it is, that's what's going to be. And I'll be doing like 2x2s the closer I get to meet day. I don't think I've ever done a 2x2 in my life. I always prefer a 4x1, but 2x2 just to have that a little bit of extra endurance in there. Get me used to those, warm-ups. For me, it's warm-ups. Endurance for me because I'm tired by deadlifts. I'm always dead in the warm-ups on deadlifts, but I'm fine on the platform. And squats, I never mentioned in my last meet. I'm not making excuses at all, but my legs were really weak. Like after my opener, I think before or after my opener, my legs were like literally soft. Like they were weak, as in like I was sore. Not sore, but they were just weak where I could barely even walk. And I was like, damn, that's how you know I wasn't ready for squats. The heaviest I did, I think, was 425 pretty recent before that, like the week before. And I only went up 21 pounds from that single. And then the most I did last meet was 440. And I only went up 11 pounds. But I think I had about 23. Like 463 was probably a possibility. That was about 20 pounds more. So me leaving stuff in the tank, that makes me feel like I have about 20 pounds tops left in me for when I hit the platform. But that's not the same every meet. There's no guarantee it'll be like that. But I do always save my third attempts for platform. So it makes me feel good about deadlifts. I don't think I'll go higher than my max, 523. I don't even have that number. I think I have 522. So 522, I have 525. So 525, 522, I don't think I'll go higher than that. I think 515 sounds perfect. And squats, damn, squats are all messed up, honestly. That one I'm not sure because I just think I got weaker on squats. I don't know, we'll probably go like 545, really. Like that's probably the heaviest I'll go. I'm planning 468.5 in meet day. 500 is for sure not happening. Like that I know. Deadlift, I feel like 540 is in the bag. It's not too hard. And then bench, I either redeem myself with 281 because I didn't get it, or 287 or 292. But I think 292, that's like dead man walking right there. I don't think I can do that. But 287, I think I can because 281 wasn't that hard. So I don't know, 11 more pounds, maybe 292. I don't know. So that's just my thoughts on my brief thoughts on my last meet. I already made the video and my training session this past Monday and what's to come. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we're like 3 weeks out from national. See you then.